Francis Lopez showing us what it's like if he drives hard to the basket and drawing the foul over the perpetual defense.
First free throw off for Francis Lopez. Second free throw is good. 1 out of 2 on that trip. 35-44. Balik sa 11 puntos ang kalamangan ng UP. Sean Orgo creating. Mid-range jumper is good. Perpetual help now. That's Emil Asido. Extra pass. No good for UP. Tumatakbo ngayon ang Perpetual help. Oh, they throw the ball to the hands of the Fighting Maroons. Fortea. Felisilda, last 8 seconds on this second quarter. Abadiano, 3 seconds. Driving. And he will make that layup to close out the second quarter to make it 44-37 or 46-37 UP up at halftime. Magbabalik po kami after this halftime break.
Managing a business becomes easier when you have the right set of tools for your business. And as the premier telecommunication company in the Philippines, you can rest assured that we can provide you with world-class and innovative tech solutions for your company. Because every business needs a strong connection, so you can get the service you need while focusing on what matters the most. Like acing that presentation with no lag with Eastern IDS, a dedicated business-grade internet tailor-fit with high speeds and zero lag. With a company-owned bandwidth, you can have a strong and private connection that can give your business that much needed boost.
That concludes my presentation. Thank you for listening.
Or to handle your processing, storage, and networking needs with Eastern Cloud, which has a customized cloud platform that's fully scalable and flexible without limits.
Oh, nasan na yung files?
They're all in the cloud, sir.
Good job!
And by staying connected and protected with Eastern cybersecurity, which helps keep your business safe from online threats. So why spend time waiting when you can spend it on building and managing your business? Let's make business more personal and achieve success together with the connection that knows you best. After all, that's why we are madaling kausap, may malasakit, maalam at maaasahan. We are Eastern Communications.
When we have a heart for service, our every move seeks to meet the needs of our clients. Our clients are happy when their needs are met. When they're happy, they're in a better position to make their own customers happy.
Being in the service industry myself, I can say that biggest isn't always better. It's the one that serves you best, the one that treats you right.
You see, beyond advanced communications technology, we see the people who will use them.
In my work, I'm having a good day when everything just works well. Nakaka-good mood talaga.
And so, we see problems that must be solved.
An expert is only useful if he understands your business. Diyan magaling ang Eastern.
For every challenge, there is a happier outcome.
In my work, when opportunity calls, answer agad.
Every goal is the destination.
Kahit maliit pa lang yung negosyo ko, big help talaga yung alaga ka. Salamat, Eastern.
We see every relationship that must be strengthened.
Thank you for making me feel like your biggest client.
As we do all we can to offer technology that is always solid and reliable, we never lose sight of our brand of personalized customer service. It's a connection that is both high-tech and high-touch. We see a customer who will be glad to know that our connection is as reliable as our commitment to personalized customer service. Unwavering, unflagging, and undeniably strong. High-tech and high-touch. That's our strong connection. We are Eastern Communications. Here's a warm hello from Eastern Communications. We're here to present a refreshing point of view that when it comes to delivering business communication solutions, it's time to bring back the human connection because it's just as important as the technology. Eastern Communications is business made personal.
At the half, 46-37 lamang po ang UP Fighting Maroons. At this time, we have someone with CJ Ang for the halftime interview. CJ.
Thank you, Chris. Mga kaliga, kasama ko ngayon si Seven Gagate of the UP Fighting Maroons. Seven, could you share with us what happened to your arm, your hand?
It was during the practice po. Nag-reboundan po kami, tas yun. Aksidente na naman po, so na bali yung sa loob ng kamay ko.
When will we be able to see you back in action with the UP Fighting Maroons?
I don't know din po kasi titingnan pa po kung isi-surgery or hindi. So tingnan muna yung cast kung maling okay siya. Kung okay, edi patuloy lang, hindi surgery.
Seven, do you have someone you want to give a shout out to?
Shoutout ko lang po yung family ko and yung friends ko and yung girlfriend ko.
Thank you, Seven, and we wish you a fast recovery with your hand. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you very much, CJ Ang, for that interview. 46-37 at the half. Justin, anong nangyari? Let's go through the numbers for the first half.
Yeah, so for the first half, we have UP leading 46-37. The stats are almost identical, but the free throw shooting of the UP Fighting Maroons is about 90%. While compared to the Altas, who are shooting 9 out of 14. And in the rebound category, as we can see, there's a definite size advantage on the side of the UP Fighting Maroons. And they have been capitalizing inside as Francis Lopez has been driving aggressively. And you have big men like Gani Stevens and Sean Alter, who really just look for points inside. And they also have points from the outside, care of Jerry Abadiano, who made 2 3-pointers early in the quarter with 8 points. And for the top performer of the Perpetual Help Altas, we have Christian Pagaran with 12 points and 2 rebounds.
Christian Pagaran setting the pace here for the Altas in the first half. 7 na puntos lamang ang hinahabol nila, but Abadiano getting aggressive on that offensive sequence. He'll be fouled on that, making that jumper. Was a miss, but he has this opportunity to take his points from the foul line, but he misses on the first try. Jerry Abadiano, na pag-usapan natin at the halftime, talagang siya yung kahit papaano nag-stabilize dito sa opensa ng UP Fighting Maroons with 8 points. Yung last 2 points niya to close out that second quarter, eluding all the defense offered against him by Perpetual Help. Full court press now by UP Fighting Maroons. Sean Patrick Sleet binigay ngayon ng bola, balik sa kanya, driving against JD Kagulangan, and he will be fouled taking that shot. Para naman dito sa panig ng Perpetual Help tong si Christian Pagaran. Hanggang mainit pa rin magpasa hanggang ngayon, no? Consistent performer for his team. Patrick Sleet showing us a glimpse of what he can bring in here, but not at that time, as hindi nga niya naibuslo yung kanyang free throw attempt. 10 puntos po ang hinahabol ngayon ng University of Perpetual Help.
And Christian Pagaran, a very versatile scorer, a two-way scorer, as we saw earlier, going for the dunk and treating us with a highlight here in PACO Arena. And
Abadiano lines up for a 3, no good. And there will be a foul. Ball possession will go to the hands of the University of Perpetual Help. Napag-usapan nga natin, Christian Pagaran, two-way scorer, pwedeng tumira sa labas. And kanina, eye in the sky play for the dunk. Pinakitaan tayo ng highlight. Let's see kung masusustain niya ba yung performance ng first half dito. Perpetual recovering that loose ball. And UP Abadiano sidesteps and gets that layup. Miinit na itong si Jerry Abadiano ngayong second half. Perpetual never backing down on a challenge. Again, Christian Pagaran on cue, taking the rock strongly on that baseline drive. He will earn his 2 points from the line.
I think the best way to describe Jerry Abadiano's game is he's a fearless offensive player. Just once he commits to the basket, there's no turning back.
Tinatawag na kamikaze drive lagi, no? Pag tumadbi-tabi ka na, pag dumrive siya, talagang didiretsuhin ganyan. Mark Belmonte back inside here for the Fighting Maroons. Jan Felisilda calling out plays for UP. Abadiano fakes the 3. Mark Belmonte hands off. Portea misses it. Patrick Sleet recovers it for Perpetual. Attacking now. Maghahanap ng mapapasahan. Masyadong madiin yung depensang binibigay sa kanila ng UP. Clogging those passing lanes. 8 minutes, 2 seconds remaining. Still a 9-point lead for the UP Fighting Maroons with 16 seconds to shoot for Perpetual. Patrick Sleet inbounding Juris. Balik sa kanyang bola. Hard screen there by Nunez. Defense is so tight. 7 seconds to shoot. Kick out pass. 3-point shot is good for JP Boral. Big guy can shoot outside, Justin.
Great patience in their last defensive trip down the line. As you saw, Patrick Sleet rejecting the screen and giving it, attracting the help defense and giving JP Boral an open 3 at the corner.
5 seconds to shoot now. Abadiano hits the front iron. Felisilda, second chance. Again, 3-point shot for UP, and that time is good for Jerry Abadiano to up this lead to 9 points, 52-43. Pamasay sunog na 3-point shot yun for Jerry Abadiano.
Grabe talaga yung kumpiyansa ni Abadiano. Even after a miss, tumitira ulit.
Hindi siya naiilang, malakas ang loob. Yan ang katangian ng scholar ng bayan as Terence Portea drops it to Mark Belmonte inside. One-hander will not be good. JP Boral collars that rebound for Perpetual Help. We'll start with their offense now. 19 to shoot. Patrick Sleet. And pass intercepted by Abadiano, but ball possession will remain at the hands of Perpetual Help with 12 seconds remaining in the shot clock. Sabi mo nga, no, Jerry Abadiano talagang katangian ng scholar ng bayan, di ba? Matalino, malakas ang loob. Talagang ilalabang ka.
And definitely given the green light definitely given the green light by Coach Goldwyn and his whole coaching staff. As you can see, kahit off a miss yung 3 points niya, still no hesitations to take the second shot.
That's the confidence that Coach Goldwyn Monteverde is giving this guy, Jerry Abadiano. Yung mga ganong tira, off a miss, itira ka ulit, mapapatayo na si Coach Gold dapat yan, pero hindi. Kaupo pa rin siya. Right now, Perpetual operating within 6 seconds. Pull-up jumper is good for Sean Orgo. Trim down this lead only to 7 points. UP up 52-45. Danny Stevens handing off to Terence Fortea. Mark Belmonte hands up to Abadiano again, lines up for a 3. Not that time. Nunez secures the board for Perpetual. Orgo cross court. That will be a miss for Christian Pagaran, but there will be a foul that will go against Nunez. That will be the second team foul for the University of Perpetual Help. 5 minutes 50 seconds remaining. Itong Perpetual Help, ano lang, masasabi natin dito, they can make baskets, but yung mga momentum busters na nangyayari, pagkatapos ng isang basket, magfa-foul, turnover. So they have to more or less check on those things.
Somewhat similar to what we observed during the first game. But of course, less of a deficit now as Terence Fortea contributes to this lead. And Perpetual is really going to have to change something up if they want to keep this game close and have a chance to win it in the fourth quarter.
Terence Fortea making this a 10-point lead now for UP. Perpetual empty possession at that time. UP running. Francis Lopez. Thought of the 3. Cross-court pass to Chico Briones. Chico Briones, no good on that shot. But he will earn a trip to the line as he was fouled on that slick move to the basket. Sabi ko sa'yo yun yung mga moves na ninana niya dun sa kanyang tatay na si Noel Briones Sr. Yung bang tira pa tagilid. Pabagsakan na tapos biglang i-flip dun sa board. Chico Briones sinks his first free throw. Yung mga batang 90s yung makaka-relate sa amin dito. Pinag-uusapan namin.
Pati ba yung shorts ni Briones, coach, galing rin sa forma ng daddy niya?
Oo, sa tatay din ang galing yan. I can still remember Noel Briones na nagsusuot ng ganyang kaikling short in the time that shorts were baggy during the 90s.
This is the era of Michael Jordan.
Yeah. See here now, UP holding a 12-point lead, and Perpetual driving strong was a JM Tulabot. He will be fouled upstairs. Lucky break here for Perpetual. Nare-recognize nila yung need to be aggressive on those offensive sequences na wala dito si Kingsley Ododo. They can more or less capitalize on that. But they fail to capitalize on that sequence as JM Tulabot fails on that first free throw attempt. 4 minutes 51 seconds remaining. Second attempt is good. 11-point lead still for UP, 57-46. Francis Lopez hands it up to Chico Briones. Terence Fortea. Kamikaze move, no good. But still, he recovers the rock. 6 seconds. And a step back three-pointer is good. Masakit yun, Justin. Time running out. But Emil Lacido, quick offense. That was a gold sending. Hindi nakababa kagad doon ng transition defense ng UP, which resulted to that
and
gold sending.
Francis Lopez showing us his range and making a three-pointer from way downtown.
Kung de-develop niya fully yung arsenal niya na yun, talagang he will be unstoppable come the next UAAP season. as it was a nice try by John Velesilda. No one to bother him inside. Again, making this a 14-point lead now for the UP Fighting Maroons, 62-48. There was a foul. John Velesilda, first personal foul. That will be the 5th team foul of UP, placing them in penalty situation with 3 minutes 54 seconds remaining. Pag-usapan natin si Francis Lopez. Yun na lang siguro yung kulang, Justin, sa kanyang mga bala. Pwedeng dumrive, malakas yung katawan, high flyer. Pero pag na-develop niya fully yung outside shooting, he'll be a unstoppable force come the Udall Ball AP season.
Yes, he will definitely be someone to deal with if he can develop that consistent outside shot. And it's already a good sign to see him take it in tournaments like these. As you know, that taking shots in games like these means that he has confidence developing in his outside shot.
Perpetual now on the attack, but tight defense of Gani Stevens forces a Perpetual help turnover. Gani Stevens will be going to the bench for his well-deserved rest. Balik dito si Sean Alter. Abadiano gives it now to Lopez. 17 seconds remaining. Chico Briones. Again, Abadiano. No good on that 3-point shot. Muntik nang mawala dun yung possession sa Perpetual. At Emil Acido, anything but a shot there. Masyadong minadali. Helter-skelter basketball being played here as Francis Lopez gets that undergo stab, easy basket, and there will be a timeout by Coach Olsen. Rosella would want to talk things over. We'll be back after this timeout.
Here's a warm hello from Eastern Communications. We're here to present a refreshing point of view that when it comes to delivering business communication solutions, it's time to bring back the human connection because it's just as important as the technology. Eastern Communications is business made personal. It means getting intimate with our clients' needs so we can provide thoughtful solutions to help them achieve their goals. That's why we are madaling kausap, may malasakit. We are maalam at maaasahan. We are Eastern Communications.
And we're back here at the PACO Arena. Coach Chris King de la Cruz kasama si Justin Almeida. We'll see a good sized crowd here in attendance at the PACO Arena. With the PINOYLIGA Collegiate Cup, the UP faithful here supporting the UP Fighting Maroons as usual. Iba talaga, no? Pag UP ang laro kahit saan, Justin, talagang nandyan ng UP flock to support this team.
Oh, and you can see even from their coaching staff down to the fans, all in attendance and giving 100% in their support for their players.
It's with the culture of Coach Golden Monteverde rubbing off to the fans. Kita niya, no? Full force ang players, full force ang coaching staff, as well, full force na rin ng fans. They still have the 14-point lead here in the third quarter. Pressure defense here, Amiel Acido. For Perpetual help. 11 seconds to shoot. Sean Orgo tries his hand for a 3. Acido gives it to the wrong man. Chico Briones off and running for UP. Lopez kicks it out. Chico Briones taps it to Abadiano. Francis Lopez thinking 3. Back to Chico Briones who lines up. Too strong. But offensive rebound taken again by UP. 11 seconds to shoot now for the Fighting Maroons. Lopez sizing up Acido. Drives and drops it to Sean Alter who was blocked on that attempt. Nice defense underneath there, Justin.
Yes, nice defense by Gelsano. getting Briones, meeting him at the top and stopping them from getting an easy basket under the ring. And here's
Sean
Alter.
And he will run out of time. Balik ang bola sa kamay ng Perpetual Help. This time we would want to thank our partners, Amelie Hotel, Eastern Communications, Kickstart Coffee, Happy Cow Chip, Chocolate Chip Cookies, Antbox, and Mandarin Colleges. Thank you for your support for the Pinoy Liga Cup. Tying defense there. There was a foul. Tough break there for UP. They barely defended, no? Umal naman sila. And penalty na sila ngayon. That will send Amiel Asido to the line for 2 free throws. Sabi ko nga sa'yo, Amiel Asido, reigning NCAA Juniors MVP, now with the seniors team committing to them. One big boost para sa mga bataan ni Coach Olsen Rosella. Kita natin dito, nandito rin yung former coach na, ni Coach Mike Sagigit.
Is now the assistant coach of the Altas.
Second free throw, no good. Still the lead is up for UP, 64-51, 13 puntos sa kalamangan. Ayan na naman yung sinasabi natin kanina pa, no? Kamikaze drive for Jerry Abadiano. Magsitabi na kayo. Nandito na ako. Susugod ako. Yun na nga, sumugod, na foul. It's only the 14th foul of Perpetual Help.
Yes.
Abadiano free on that mid-range. But it will rattle out.
And if you're Perpetual, you would really want to take advantage of this penalty situation. With 1 minute and 40 seconds left, drawing fouls and getting easy points from the free throw line would be a good strategy.
Mailapit man lang, no, sa 10 puntos, mag-iiba yung kompleksyon ng larong ito. Nakita natin kanina sa ating first game, no, agang napunta sa penalty situation yung Guangming, sinamantala ng Mapua. Aggressive basketball, drive lang sila ng drive until unti-unti nakalapit na sila. Ngayon, may foul na naman ang UP against Perpetual Help. Will not help more or less at this point for UP, because every foul now will send a player for Perpetual Help at the free throw line. Asido calmly sinks the first. That foul, I think, was against Abadiano.
And their Perpetual Help doing just that, as he's shooting 2 from the line and sinks both of them.
2 out of 2 on that trip for Amiel Asido. 11 puntos na lamang po ang hinahabol ng University of Perpetual Help within striking distance sa mga bataan ni Coach Olsen Rosella. Tight defense now. Sean Alter with a slam for the hoop and the arm again. A highlight play being provided by the big man of the UP Fighting Maroon.
Sean Alter treating us with another highlight. Making a dunk and drawing the end one.
Momentum changer here for Sean Alter. Good for the 3-point play. 67-53 is our score right now. Still in favor of UP. 1 minute 6 seconds remaining in the third. Movida now back inside the floor for Coach Olsen Rosella. Can he deliver? 3-point shot now. Top of the key. Too strong. Francis Lopez corrals the rebound. Starts a break. Gives it to Sean Alter. Muntik na naman for another dunk. Akala ko isasalpak.
Sobra na yun, Coach, kung back-to-back naman.
Yung aasahan mo sa isang tulad ni Sean Alter, no? Talagang he will really challenge the interior defense of the opposing team for that dunk. See the upper body strength there of Sean Alter. Wala na magagawa. Kundi talagang sasabit ka na lang with that strong move. Pareho nang nasa penalty ang magkabilang koponan. Francis Lopez starting that break and good court vision in that transition play, finding Sean Alter inside, but Sean Alter failing to capitalize on that play. Confusion there. 2 free throws dapat yun eh. And hindi naman end one.
Mukhang pati sila, coach, nasanay na end one.
Nasanay na nasasalpak. Tapos end one. The referee's correcting that call. Fans here of the UP Fighting Maroons getting wild on that mishap. Still, Sean Alto fails to capitalize on that chance. Perpetual now orchestrating the offense. 11 seconds to shoot. And there will be a foul. Sabi ni Abadiano, travel, but referees saw the other way around. L.A. Casinillo attacking the basket on that spin move, and he will earn a trip to the line. Again, fans here getting colorful here in the PACO Arena. Jera Badiano being given a technical foul after protesting that call. Heat of the moment lang naman, no, Justin? Kasi talagang kita naman natin, Jera Badiano has been playing passionately here. Siya talaga yung nagseset ng pace dito sa game na to for the UP Fighting Maroons.
Yes, and he would really like to close this quarter strong, to not give Perpetual any confidence at coming back at this game.
Talaga yung minsan aim mo eh. Hindi lang talunin yung kalaban mo, pero you take away the fight from your opponent early in the game. Alisin mo na yung laban sa kanila. Wala nang confidence to fight. But this Perpetual Health squad is a greedy squad. 2 free throws sank by L.A. Casinillo despite of the crowd being rowdy against him.
And kitang-kita natin kay Abadiano nung second quarter, siya rin yung nag-close ng quarter with a getaway layup and just taking the confidence out of Perpetual.
Casinillo sinks the third. Raylan Torres signaling the play now for the Fighting Maroons. Last 21 seconds in the third quarter. Francis Lopez. Walker. Balik kay Raylan Torres. 12 seconds. 5 on the shot clock. 7 to the shot clock here for UP. Lopez tries his hand from way beyond and he will get the three to go in. 1 second to go. And Perpetual Help will run out of time. And that will be it for the third quarter. UP up by 14, 70-56 against University of Perpetual Help. We will be back for the pay-up period.
When we have a heart for service, our every move seeks to meet the needs of our clients. Our clients are happy when their needs are met. When they're happy, they're in a better position to make their own customers happy.
Being in the service industry myself, I can say that biggest isn't always better. It's the one that serves you best, the one that treats you right.
You see, beyond advanced communications technology, we see the people who will use them.
In my work, I'm having a good day when everything just works well. Nakaka-good mood talaga.
And so, we see problems that must be solved.
An expert is only useful if he understands your business. Diyan magaling ang Eastern.
For every challenge, there is a happier outcome.
In my work, when opportunity calls, answer agad.
Every goal is the destination.
Kahit maliit pa lang yung negosyo ko, big help talaga yung alaga ka. Salamat, Eastern.
We see every relationship that must be strengthened.
Thank you for making me feel like your biggest client.
As we do all we can to offer technology that is always solid and reliable, we never lose sight of our brand of personalized customer service. It's a connection that is both high-tech and high-touch. we see a customer who will be glad to know that our connection is as reliable as our commitment to personalized customer service. Unwavering, unflagging, and undeniably strong. High tech and high touch. That's our strong connection. We are Eastern Communications.
(70-56). Can UP sustain this lead en route to their 4th straight wins here in the PINOYLIGA Collegiate Cup, or can University of Perpetual Help come true and defy the odds here as we start the payoff period? Movida doing inbounding duties here. JP Boral fakes the handoff, gives it, but it was blocked inside. Perpetual recovers it, still no good. They're bleeding for baskets here, Justin. Francis Lopez, balik kay Sean Alter. Raylan Torres, nagtitimon para sa mga bata ni Coach Goldwyn Monteverde. Drives, uses his left hand to finish, and it will be good for Raylan Torres.
Yes, and a fearless drive para kay Torres. Getting a crucial basket here in this ball game.
Perpetual now with the attack. JP Boral. Movida, corner 3. Sobrang lakas. Boral, offensive rebound. Second serving is good. 72-58 is our score. Briones lines up for a corner 3. Sean Alter, offensive rebound. Di makayang hawakan. Briones kumagat dun sa fake. Yun yung isa sa mga mortal sin ng basketball player, sila kaugiran. Kumbaga merong angles yan kung pepeki ka, di ba? May mga basics yan. Titingnan mo, makakatira ba to? Kung hindi makakatira, wag kang kumagat.
Oo. And he was a little too deep under the basket, pero kumagat pa rin yung defender ng UP. At ayun, nakadraw nga siya ng foul. And Briones.
Mark Belmonte, no? Ito naman si Chico Briones. I think it's also one move passed on to him by his father. Ano ni Lowell Briones Sr. yan parang go-to move niya yun sa ilalim nung araw. 2-3 yung laro ng tatay niya nung araw. Chico Briones, first free throw attempt is good to make this 73-58 still in favor of UP. Second free throw off. Nunez corrals the rebound for Perpetual Help. 8 minutes 34 seconds remaining, but the tight defense there by UP. Chico Briones making that layup. Make it 75-58. Masyado nang madiin yung depensa ng UP to start off this fourth quarter. Perpetual getting disrupted in their offense. 8 minutes, 9 seconds remaining. 5 seconds to operate for Perpetual Help. Three-pointer is no good. Mark Belmonte off and running. And he will get the end one opportunity with that sidestepping move to the basket.
Can you see the balance of Belmonte there as he had Orgo coming from the side and being able to adjust and get that one-legged layup to go in.
See the confidence being given here to Mark Belmonte by the coaching staff of the UP Fighting Maroons. Kung noong 30 years ago yan, Justin, no? Papagalitan ka ng coach mo kung player ka na with the size and length of Mark Belmonte. Kung binababo ng ganun yung bola na fast break. Ngayon hindi. Sabi ko nga kanina pa, game has transitioned really immensely. But still UP.
We really are in the era of positionless basketball.
JD Kagulangan pulls up short on that try. Perpetual ngayon umaatake. Don't look now. The lead has ballooned to 19 points for UP. Not Sevilla. Checking in now for JP Boral. And we have a timeout called by Coach Olsen Racela. They're down 77 to 58. We'll be back after this timeout. And we are back here at the PACO Arena for the continuing coverage of the PINOYLIGA Collegiate Cup Season 3. Second game of this Sunday afternoon. UP with a 19-point lead against the University of Perpetual Health. And UP still relentless on defense as Rayland Torres makes that steal off to that transition basket.
And Coach, we have a 21-point deficit with 7.5 minutes to go. Are we going to see another comeback like our first game?
Tingnan natin if mare-replicate ng University of Perpetual Health yung nasaksihan nila. Kaninang first game, Guangming, no, natunaw yung 23-point lead that they built from the first half. Unti-unting pumatok sa pintuan ang Mapua. Baseline jumper, no good for Pagaran. Mark Belmonte secures the rock for UP. JD, Denzel Walker being buttered, then losing the handle. 2-on-1 break. Oh, Pagaran was there for the trail to trim this lead to 19 points. Raylan Torres creating now for the Fighting Maroons. Denzel Walker. Back to JD Kagulangan. Goes to his left. Hesitation move for JD. JD nagsasayaw. Back to Gani Stevens inside. Gani loses the ball momentarily. Gani with the left hand shot. With shot clock running down. No good. Perpetual ngayon. Umaatake. Tight defense by Mark Belmonte. 16 seconds to operate for Perpetual. Corner 3, Pagaran. Too strong. JD Kagulangan off the break. Raylan Torres. No good, but Mark Belmonte, no problem for the cleanup job. To make this a 21-point lead, 81 to 60 with 5 minutes 50 seconds remaining in the payoff period. Nunez. No room to operate. Tight defense by Gani Stevens. 2 seconds to shoot. Bailout shot. Tough break there for UP. They have been playing defense 23.5 seconds.
But you have to love the effort given by UP. Even though they're up by a convincing 21-point lead, they're still playing with a sense of urgency. And parang sila pa yung naghahabol with the intensity that they're showing.
Good effort there, sabi mo nga, Justin, for UP. Sabi nga, breaks up the game lang. Tough break. Dahil sumabit of that 3-point attempt. Second free throw, still good. $19-point lead. 3 free throws is good.
As for Joshua Alcantara,
JD Kagulangan pulls up, and that's money for JD. And we have a timeout again called by Coach Olsen Racela. At this point, 5 minutes 23 seconds remaining. They're down 20 points. Magbabalik po kami matapos itong timeout na ito.
Managing a business becomes easier when you have the right set of tools for your business. And as the premier telecommunication company in the Philippines, you can rest assured that we can provide you with world-class and innovative tech solutions for your company, like acing that presentation with no lag with Eastern IDS, a dedicated business-grade internet tailor-fit with high speeds and zero lag. Or to handle your processing, storage, and networking needs with Eastern Cloud, which has a customized cloud platform that's fully scalable and flexible without limits. And by staying connected and protected with Eastern Cybersecurity, which helps keep your business safe from online threats. So why spend time waiting when you can spend it on building and managing your business? Let's make business more...
20-point deficit ang hinaharap ngayon ng mga bataan ni Coach Olsen Racela against the University of the Philippines Fighting Maroons, and UP relentless and merciless here as Kingsley Ododo checks back in. Ito mo naman yung hinaharap mo, no? 20 puntos na kalamangan. Francis Lopez, JD Kagulangan, Chico Briones, Kingsley Ododo, and Jerry Abadiano. Chico Briones, mid-range, no go.
what a luxury for UP. Diba? 20-point lead. Tapos, pagpasok mo, if you're Perpetual, you're faced with a fresh Kingsley Ododo off the bench.
Sa puntong ito, Justin, no? Time is not on the side of the Perpetual Help Altas. 4 minutes 46 seconds remaining in the payoff period. They're up for free throws. Anong pwedeng gawin ni Coach Olsen Racela para at least man lang, no, maibaba itong kalamangang ito laban dito sa formidable squad the UP Fighting Maroons?
Well, the game is still not out of reach, but you will have to gamble a bit. What you can do is start applying full court pressure like the game earlier, and see if you can force early turnovers so that you can get transition baskets and slowly chip in on the lead.
JD Kagulangan now asking Kingsley Ododo for a steal inside, but there was a push off by Kingsley Ododo to get out of that tight defense being employed against him on that play. Dito pwedeng magsimula, no? They're getting their stops for University of Perpetual Help. 18 puntos na lamang itong kalamangan. They break the press now. All the way layup. Wala nga lang resulta dahil nga, no, nando si Kingsley Ododo to still butter it. Lamang sila ng 19. Talagang diin pa rin yung depensa. Chico Briones with that patented shot from Briones Sr. No? And easy layup there for Perpetual Help. JD Kagulangan na creating. Kingsley Ododo again caught pushing off. Mahirap dito kay Kingsley Ododo, no, nakababa yung ano niya, no, yung braso niya when driving. Talagang makikita niyo as warding off against his defender. Sa laki ba naman niya, talagang kumaga parang tangke siyang saragasado sa loob. Talagang tatawag yung referee against you on that play.
It takes courage for you to stay in front of a player like Kingsley Ododo and to take the contact kahit alam mong charging na, mag-hesitate ka pa rin dahil sa laki.
Coach Goldwyn Monteverde providing extended minutes here for Ododo, who gets the rebound. JD Kagulangan now operating. Ododo, 18 foot from the basket. Lopez lines up a 3. That time it was short. 3 minutes 20 seconds remaining. Kita natin, no? Titingnan natin. Yun nangyari last week. Discuss natin tong UP. Hinati ng UP because they were playing back-to-back games, Justin. Sabado, kinalaban nila yung San Sebastian College dito din sa PACO Arena. Hinati nila yung squad nila, kung makikita mo. 10 players yung naglaro nung larong yun. Sama nga doon sila JD Kagulangan, sila Gagate. Tapos yung naglaro nung Saturday, hindi sila naglaro nung Sunday against Our Lady of Fatima. Kita mo yung richness doon sa bag ni Coach Goldwyn Monteverde. Yung complement of players niya. Talagang it's a point of envy to all coaches in the program as you see JD Kagulangan still relentless on defense and merciless on offense as he still makes it a 20-point lead with 2.5 minutes remaining. Kita mo, no? Yung well-stacked talaga eh.
Yes, UP has a stacked team. But sometimes even having a stacked team doesn't mean that you're a sure winner. You have, back in the day in the NBA, we had a super team with the Miami Heat, with Chris Bosh, LeBron James, and Dwayne Wade all in one team. But it didn't result to a championship right away.
Maganda dito sa UP Fighting Maroons, alam nila yung roles ng bawat isa, no? Separate teams, no? Divided into 2 during last week games. Para naman dito sa University of Perpetual, have nothing to be ashamed of today as Patrick Sleet makes that sidestepping move to the basket. Ibaba yung lamang ng UP to 18 points as we enter the last 2 minutes. What can Oates Olsen Racela probably tell his boys after this impending loss against UP?
Well, they did start off really well. You are going up against a great squad, which is the UP Fighting Maroons. But there are lessons that you can take from here. They were very patient in executing in the first quarter, and it's all about how to carry it over onto their next games.
Also to build chemistry and confidence to their team. Alam natin kakabuo lang, nakaka-appoint lang recently ni Coach Olsen ng pagiging head coach ng University of Perpetual Help. Still more or less running through his system. Similar to what is happening to the FEU Tamaraws, no? Coach Sean Chambers there at the helm. Dito naman kay Coach Olsen, no? Ano pa lang no? Baby steps para lagay yung imprint ng kanyang sistema sa mga bata. Kung hindi naman yung chemistry, di ba talagang lamang na lamang dito yung UP. Perpetual Health will also arrive on that situation as Patrick Sleet misses that easy layup inside. 1 minute 35 seconds to go in this game. 89-69, 20-point lead by UP. Si Kingsley Ododo, isa sa mga dapat talagang mababad dito. Yung mga kailangan i-polish yung mga ganung post moves. It's fortunate to be given a chance here by Coach Goldwyn Monteverde para makakuha ng mga minuto to get the feel of the game. Siyempre, isa siya sa mga baguhan dito sa koponan ng University of the Philippines Fighting Maroons.
But Kingsley Ododo is more known for his calling here in the UP Fighting Maroons is more for on the defensive end. But it would also be a bonus if he could develop a steady offensive arsenal.
Nice defense there by UP. Perpetual Help running out of time. Balik ang bola ngayon sa UP. 1 minute remaining here in the fourth. Safe to say that UP will run away, go home with their fourth straight victory here in the PINOYLIGA Collegiate Cup Season 3. And for Coach Olsen Rosella and the UP or the University of Perpetual Help Altas. It will be back to the drawing boards. 5 fouls there. Nakita natin yung defensive discipline din talaga ng UP. No?
Yes, like what I talked about during the pre-game earlier. Yung individual defense nila, that's where it starts. Hindi nagkakabutas yung depensa nila man for man. And their communication when the defense gets broken down, they know where the help defense is coming from. They know where to rotate exactly. So really good chemistry for the UP Fighting Maroons.
On the other hand, sa parte naman ng University of Perpetual Help, there's a ray of hope actually. Mga katulad nila Christian Pagaran, nila Movida, players that Coach Olsen Rosella can develop together with Patrick Sleet. It will be a dangerous squad once na natutunan na nila fully yung sistema ng kanilang bagong coach. Can compete in the NCAA. As we see here, the last 20 seconds of this ball game, probably UP will dribble it out. Hands down, the UP, the better team today, and they will go home with a 91-69 win against the University of Perpetual Help. UP continuing their rampage here. Fourth straight win here for the UP Fighting Maroons in the PINOYLIGA Collegiate Cup. 81-69. Rather, 91-69. Let's wait for the singing of the respective school hymns of both squads.
Our Atlas player of the game with 40 points, 2 assists and 1 steal, number 19, Jerry Abadiano.
91-69 is our final score. UP carving out this win for the 4th straight win here in the PINOYLIGA Collegiate Cup. Best player of the ball game, Jerry Abadiano, 14 points, 2 assists, 1 steal, and he really set the pace here for the post-game interview. CJ.
Thank you, Chris. Mga kaliga, kasama ko ngayon ang ating Antbox Best Player of the Game with 14 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal, Jerry Abadiano from the UP Fighting Maroons. Jerry, it wasn't an easy win for the Fighting Maroons as the Altas really gave you a hard time with their defense. How were you still able to get past through the Altas in today's game?
Siguro nag-stick lang kami as a team. Hinarap lang namin yung challenges sa loob ng court, and then nagtulungan lang kami, and then nag-stick lang kami sa game plan na ginawa namin. Although marami kaming mga mistakes, marami kaming mga mali na nagawa sa loob ng court, defensively and offensively. So yun yung kailangan namin i-improve sa next game.
Jerry, what makes the Fighting Maroons undefeated here in the PINOYLIGA Collegiate Cup Season 3?
Siguro bonus na lang na wala kaming talo. Siguro yung pinaka-important sa amin is binigay namin yung best namin, nagtulungan kami as a team. Hindi naging perfect yung mga games namin, marami kaming mga mistakes. Yun ang dapat namin i-baguhin, i-improve as a team, as an individual. And siguro thankful lang kami na nanalo kami sa mga games namin.
Jerry, meron ka bang gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
Nagpapasalamat ako kay Lord na binigay sa amin yung panalo and wala na injury sa team namin and sa kabila sa Perpetual, and sana maka-recovery rin yung mga may injury, and binabati ko yung mga parents ko sa Iloilo, sina Coach Jan, yung girlfriend ko nanood, yung mga fans ng UP, and yung parents ng girlfriend ko sa Tacloba. Maraming salamat sa suporta.
Thank you so much, Jerry, and congratulations. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you very much, CJ Ang, together with Jerry Abadiano, our best player of the ball game. 91-69, UP winning over the University of Perpetual Help Altas. Kanina po, Mapua University Cardinals winning over the Guangming College 85-80. That will be it for our coverage for today. Para po sa mga bumubuo ng production team ng PINOYLIGA Cup, para sa aking partner Justin Almeida, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you at the games, PINOYLIGA Cup number 1.
Here's a warm hello from Eastern Communications. We're here to present a refreshing point of view that when it comes to delivering business communication solutions, it's time to bring back the human connection because it's just as important as the technology. Eastern Communications is business made personal. It means getting intimate with our clients' needs so we can provide thoughtful solutions to help them achieve their goals. That's why we are madaling kausap, may malasakit. We are maalam at maaasahan. We are Eastern Communications.